Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Feds World Mobcast. I already told y'all I changed that name. I don't like the podcast anymore. Everybody got a podcast. We got a Mobcast now, for sure. But today, we got a special guest in the building, man. I told y'all I was coming out with another one. All right, so I got my boy. You know, we've been trying to get this done for the past year or two.
Facts.
It's been crazy. Past year or two, ain't it?
Facts.
Yeah, so the past year or two, we've been trying to get together. Things just didn't line up correctly, but finally we got it done, and he's been everywhere. Dude's been in L.A. He's been in Houston. He's been in Atlanta, you know, and he's been in Miami because he lives in Miami. But either way, y'all don't worry about that. But, yeah, so I got him in the building, and we're just going to chop it up, man. We're going to talk about, you know, some of the things he got going on in fashion, some of the things he got going on YouTube, and maybe even a little, you know, in some game. He's going to drop some gems on y'all, too, for today, because y'all know I like everybody who drop gems, right? And when we get to the fashion part, that's the part I'm extremely interested in. And he don't drop some gems on me, too. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. So we're going to get started, man. Hey, and, you know, a big round of applause for my guy, man, Zay. Man, what's going on, Zay?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? It's your boy Zay Forever Live on the road to get rich, man. We back at it again, man, with my boy Fez World, man.
For sure.
What's going on, bro?
On the road to get rich,
On
huh?
the road to get rich, man.
Yeah. I see. Hey, you look at my icy today, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man. Water by Zay, man. You talking to the jeweler as well.
Water by Zay?
Water by Zay, man.
I like the pieces, bro.
Man, appreciate it, bro.
All right, you doing your thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, we've been trying to do this for the past year or two. We finally able to, you know, sit down and chop it up. And I really wanted to bring your expertise to the table, too, and also to shed light on what you got going on.
Yeah, I also got to say, man, shout out for Jeff for this. Because if it wasn't for you doing the interview with bro, I wouldn't have probably came across you. So shout out to Jeff for putting that little alley-oop.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Jeff, man. You know, we see you, though, big dog. Yeah, so, look, man, I want to say there's something I admire about you, Zay. Because every time I talk to you, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how long it's been, even if you take a setback, like you real persistent. You know what I mean? Like you real persistent. You never stop. You know, and we don't have personal talks, and you don't told me, hey, man, you know, this don't happen, and I had to take a step back. But every single time you take a step back, it look like you take about 2 or 3 steps forward. But where'd you get that from, bro? Like,
honestly, like being around one of my homeboys, and like a big inspiration for me was like watching Nipsey grow up, and like it's stuff he used to always say, like, man, you getting closer to where you trying to go if you keep going. So if you stop, like, what do you get out of doing that? So you don't get nowhere from stopping. Like, you got to keep going no matter what. Just keep going. It's been a lot of trials and tribulations with like family and homies and stuff like that, like to where it make you want to just say fuck everything. But like, man, you just got to keep going, like no matter what, because like, you feel me, that's what comes with the growth. You feel me? Like you have certain hiccups, but as long as you keep going, you're gonna get there.
right.
So
Right.
you can't let that stop you.
Yeah. Now, I admire that about you, man.
So,
and, I appreciate you coming on to the show today, too. But I definitely want to let you know about that. So, you know, coming up. So tell us a little bit about yourself, you know, real quick. Tell us about your background, where you from.
well, you know, I'm originally from New York. So
Okay.
born and raised Brooklyn, New York. Feel me? Then I moved down to Atlanta. Like my parents had got a job opportunity, so I had moved to Atlanta probably around middle school, like early high school years, and then like after I graduated, probably like 2-3 years after, then I moved to Florida, and then been here ever since. So
Okay.
a little
Dope.
background right there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, that's dope, man. So how's what high school you went to?
The Newton County High School when I was in Georgia.
Oh, that was in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You did any schooling in down here?
No, I did a trade school, a music school, SAE. I did a trade school.
Okay.
As far as when I moved down here, so yeah.
Okay. But actually, that's a good segue. But I know you into the music, too. I didn't know that until we started really, you know, talking and and I got some insight into what you like to do. So what specifically do you do in music? I know you went to school for it too. Yeah.
Music production. Like, cause I always like watching like Zaytoven then, but really like Lex Luger and Southside, like growing up, they used FL Studio. So like I always was using FL Studio for like since I was in middle school. So I always had a passion for like making beats and stuff like that. So that's what my music thing was, like making beats and stuff like that, like music production. So like when I came across SAE and I'm looking like, oh, they give you the whole 9 yards on music production, how it's done and things like that, I definitely had to do it. So yeah.
Okay. You still doing music? You still?
Yeah. It's I'm in the cut with it, but yeah, I still for sure like that's number one first passion is beats.
Okay.
Number one.
So you still producing, doing beats,
Yeah.
handling it. You making any headway in that?
Not as lately, but like when I get the opportunity to, I definitely try to do my little 1-2s and stuff like that. So yeah.
And you say you just got inspired by like Zaytoven them.
Yeah, that's my first introduction. Like when I was watching him like on the pianos and stuff like that. But then like when I seen Lex Luger and Southside, they was using the laptop and they had FL Studio, and I'm looking like it was so easy to do and stuff like that to learn. So I just watched YouTube, watched their videos, and then saw how they did it, and then like been doing beats ever since. So yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I find that to be one of the hardest things on earth to do.
What, making beats?
A beat? Yeah.
Nah, once YouTube University, bro, you'll figure out anything with YouTube University. That's exactly how I learned to make beats, how to structure it and everything.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. Just off of YouTube University.
Off of YouTube, bro.
That's fly though, man. I like that.
For sure.
Okay. All right. So you haven't monetized music that much, really?
Nah, I haven't got too much into the business side of it.
Yeah.
Like I know like eventually I'm gonna have to, like, but I was just like doing like beats for fun, and then like when my homeboys needed beats and stuff like that, but it hasn't turned into like a full career to where I'm making legit money and stuff like that. So
okay.
I definitely got to get into like the monetization of it. So
yeah, for sure. All right, so now it seems like you're more into the fashion lane. That's the next passion? That's what you want to do next? Is that?
Yeah, that's something that came about during COVID, because like everything was closed and stuff like that. So it was just like a lot of ideas were coming about. Like, and I was still in school. Then my teacher had told me to like do it, and one of my classmates like, hey, they start giving me ideas, and then I learned how this stuff was made. Cause I'm looking like we from the hood, bro. We wear like certain shit all the time. So I'm looking like might as well try and get fly like off my own shit. So it's like I was just trying it. Then I came up with ideas, and then like Forever Lit came about or whatever. Then I'm like, okay. And then I made a logo. Then I pressed it on a couple shirts. Then next thing I know, sold out quick. I got a lot of feedback from it. Sold out and stuff. I'm like, oh shit. Then I seen like the money I was getting back and from doing the shirts and stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit. Then I still kept going. Then the support I was getting, it was like, I was like, oh, then I could do something with this. And then once I figured like it correlated with the music, because I was still doing like a lot of beats and stuff like that at the time. So everything correlated, because I used to go to studios with my shit on. And then niggas would be like, hey, bro, where you get that shirt from and stuff like, oh, it's my shit. Like, oh, let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. And then everything just went from there. So yeah, I definitely got a passion for like my clothing brand and stuff like that. So definitely.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a few businesses that's on my list that I find to be the hardest businesses on planet Earth.
What?
One is restaurants. I think restaurants are extremely hard to open and close. Second, I think the fashion industry is hard. I like it though. I love it, but because of the seasonality of it, because of the fickle environment of, everybody have different styles, different. So you got to get things right in order to create that brand and make it stick. Like, so how do you look at the fashion industry? Like,
I mean, for me, I wouldn't necessarily say as far as fashion. I just wear what's comfortable for me. It's some shit I would want to wear type of thing. Like, okay, it's certain things in the fashion world. It's like, okay, when I look at that, like, yeah, for sure, like I definitely gotta have something like that. But then there's some stuff like, no, I wouldn't even. Feel me? Like I look at like fashion is like A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, them type like fashion. Like I feel like I'm just like I just put on regular clothes and I just put it together, stuff like that. So, just know how to put it on and stuff.
So you like to keep it more basic, like
more basic. Feel me?
we got the forever lit,
Forever lit, man.
just
Basic.
some regular.
Feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. And we got the hat.
You got the hat
going
feel
on.
me?
Okay.
So
Yeah, for sure. So you don't find what type of when you started it and doing it, tell me some of the ups and downs of the business. Like some things that were really tough for somebody who wanted to start a clothing line out there. Like,
well, for one, I would say learn from me, do your homework, because I literally just came up with an idea, got the LLC for it, and then just kept doing it. But not understanding the business aspect of it, and then that's when the bills and stuff like that, and like, oh damn, like this shit is for real. Like you gotta really like keep up with this type of stuff. You're gonna have a business with this, you gotta keep up with this. So I would say for sure, like, do your homework on it before you just jump into it. Like have some motion, steady motion with it before you think about the LLC and the business, because when you don't keep up with them bills and they pile up, yeah, that's when shit get real. So definitely, like, that's one thing I wish I like did before jumping into it. But yeah, that's one of like the main things, learning the business, because this could be a good money thing for you if you're doing it the right way and stuff like that. So that's one. And then another thing, it's a roller coaster. Sometimes I sell out, sometimes it stagnates, and then I don't sell nothing for a little minute. So it's like it fluctuates. So it never stands. It never goes up. It always. So be prepared for that. Always, you don't think you just finna sell out all the time and stuff like that. You'll learn that with the business and stuff. That's for sure.
but what causes that though? What causes it to kind of? Is it the season? Is it out of style? Is it?
I'd probably say more so like, yeah, probably the seasoning and like how you market yourself. Cause me, like, I wasn't too much of a camera guy. Like I wasn't on camera like that. So I say like me posting content and stuff like that, like with my shit on and stuff like that, it's something I had to get used to. It was something within myself. Like I gotta promote myself. How I'm gonna have a brand and I don't put it on for myself to display for the world. So I had to get used to that. So I feel as though like I didn't like market myself. So that probably would play a role, like me not selling out, opposed to me just DMing somebody, hey bro, I got this. You want a cop? Boom, boom. That's you feel me? So that's how I would say.
Okay. Okay, so like who was like your sources? Like what sources did you use, or did you get in, like who also inspired you? Was it like, did you look at cats like a Virgil or
Yeah, I'm also like Virgil, but like what really inspired me was like Hollywood Shaq and like those people that started their brand around the same time that I did. Like I'm looking like, oh, that's fly. I could do some shit like that. Like those really inspired me because I seen when they started theirs to like where they at now and stuff like that. So like not more so. I look at people more so like the lower level, like that started from the ground, like not so more like Pharrell and all them. Like of course those are fashion icons and stuff like that, but like more so like people like where I started at
that you could relate to.
So I could relate to, yeah.
Yeah.
So
sure. you've ever met any of these people? Like you ever?
Nah, I want to though.
Yeah, never reach out. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. So all right, so with the clothing line, I mean, you bought some pieces over here. Like, so basically, how much would it take to press something like this, like a regular shirt? Like, what's the cost for something like that?
It depends. It varies depending on what type of material shirt. Like if you want like heavyweight or you want like lightweight shirt, everything varies because I started out with like lightweight shirts. It could be like under $10 probably for the shirt, and then the press, depending on how big you want the print and stuff like that, probably under 20. It depends, but it also depends on like I said, the shirt. Like, see, now I see like in the last year and a half, people are wearing like the heavyweight like type of shirts. Those costs like more, and then like of course like the print's gonna be more because it's like heavyweight and stuff like that. So it's just like little things you learn as you go along with the clothing brand. Like you gotta learn like your material, the sizing, stuff like that. So yeah, gotta make
Okay.
sure you have a good quality shirts and stuff like that always.
So when you design something like, for instance, I've seen some people like, some of the bigger cats who've collaborated with different brands. Some of them do like a copy and paste method. They'll steal a style from, I wouldn't say steal, they're getting inspired by a style from somewhere else, maybe, somewhere in Europe or something like that. And then they'll kind of copy and paste it onto their shirt. Like what? So with your creativity, where does this come from? Is it straight from your mind, or are you looking at different other pieces and then kind of putting it together with yours, or?
More so both. Cause when I initially started, everything was off the dome. Like Forever Lit. Like I wanted an acronym first and stuff. And then Forever Lit, like lit when you think is like a light. So that's where like that came about. And then like as I kept going along, I kept thinking about more simpler designs, but it gonna catch the eye. When you see something like this, like a big FL, like you just gonna catch your eye and stuff like that. So that's mainly what I get my inspiration from, like the eye catchers. When I look at something, like, oh nah, like what is that?
Okay.
So that's why I get my stuff. But like I also like, go on Instagram and look at certain designs, like, oh okay, and then get a little inspiration from that, like to come up with some different shit. So that's what I would say. I do more so both. A little
Okay.
50-50, so yeah.
So let's talk about the money. I mean, like, with the money, do you need a lot to start the clothing line? Do you need you need a couple $1,000s? Like, how people say you could start certain businesses with no money? I don't believe in that, really. You know what I mean? I think you do need money to start anything. But like, what's a good startup amount, or does it matter, or you know what I mean?
Not necessarily to start off, and depending on your demographic and where you at. I'd say if you wanted to start off like with a good amount of press shirts or hoodies or whatever you want to do, I'd say probably like 5 to a band to start off with.
Yeah.
To get a good amount of stuff in, like pop in the trunk, like, hey, display, like, hey, I got this, you feel me?
Who's buying up your stuff at first? Like, who's coming through buying it up? Was it family, or was it just?
It was everyone, family, friends, homies, females that just seen it and stuff like that, me wearing it. And that's the thing too, when you have a clothing brand, you have to wear and display yourself at all times. Wear it no matter where you go, because you never know who's gonna ask for it. So that's one thing too. So that's what helped me. Like when I first started, I always wore it everywhere I go, and then I had got questions, and then just so happened I had it in the car. So it'd be like strangers walking up to me like, hey, where'd you get that from? And stuff like that. And I already got it in the trunk. Boom, you want one? So that's how that go about. So
Yeah.
that's why I say, like, for sure, family, friends, of course, Instagram, stuff like that, posting it on the stories, like, hey, where you get that from? You got this size? Bam. So definitely.
What's the most you ever made in a year off of your clothing line? You don't have to be accurate, but
A little over 5K.
a little over 5K.
Yeah.
So extra 5K in the pocket. Yeah. So where are you trying to take it now? So if you made 5K in a year, where are you trying to take it now? What's next?
I'm trying to hit the 100Ks, whatever I can. Like watching these other clothing brand owners that I watch and get game from and stuff like that. I'm trying to take it to, as soon as they make a drop, boom, 100K, things like that. That's where I'm trying to take it. Eventually open up a store, stuff. That's the main goal for this. Like eventually open up a retail store for sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, you trying to do it that big?
Yeah.
Because before, you used to be able to, like, with clothing, you used to be able to you had to be in a Macy's, but now you can open up your own shop on Instagram. You can open up your own shop on YouTube. You can sell off your channel. I mean, you could do all type of stuff. Like, you feel like you need the store, or it's more like, are you talking about just a virtual store, or?
Nah, actual.
Oh,
Like
you
when
want an actual physical store where you
pull
can
up
walk
to the
in?
store. Yeah, pull up, walk in, and
Yeah.
get fly.
I can't wait to see that, man.
Feel
That
me?
sounds real dope. What's the timeline you thinking about?
I don't want to put a time frame on, but I'm hoping, God willingly, if I do what I'm supposed to do, like within the next 3 years,
Yeah, as soon as possible.
as soon as possible. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I had to come through too, man. So is the outfit Zay approved? Am I Zay approved?
Yeah, you fly.
I'm fly.
Yeah.
All right. I told y'all I was gonna be fly as hell. Shit. All right. Hey, but I'm approved by Zay, so y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all come check me out though. All right, so I've been following you. Definitely been following you, checking you out. I seen you on different podcasts, getting interviewed. I also seen you interviewing people like, so how's that been like for you transitioning? I mean, not transitioning, so you got the clothing line going, but now you in the podcast, YouTube space. So how's that been going for you?
This shit's been lovely, bro. This shit's been a different experience, and I'm glad I took the chance to do that, because like at first I was more so like I said earlier, like I wasn't too fond of the camera. Like I was never like a camera person. Like I remember my first interview, like I was acting like I was in an interrogation room. My homeboy told me, but like it's like the more you do it, the more you get better with it. So like now, like I could pop in the camera, like okay, I could pop my shit, like I'm good now. Like I'm more comfortable with the camera. So it's like gradually over time, like when I started doing the podcast stuff like that, and then I just tried it. I'm like, let me try to interview someone, because like I got the platform and stuff like that. So I gave the opportunity for them to tell their story and stuff like that. And then I seen the feedback and stuff like that. I'm looking like, damn, like oh, bro, I appreciate you giving me this opportunity and stuff like that. That's how I end up connecting with the homies in Houston and stuff like that, like giving them the opportunity to tell their story and stuff like that. So I built like a close relationship with some of the bros up there and stuff like that by me taking the opportunity to interview someone. And I usually wouldn't do that because I was, like I said, the camera's like, I'm not too fond of talking and stuff like that. But now it's like I got in myself a good situation by taking that chance. So for sure.
Okay, so you out in Houston, LA, Atlanta. You doing your thing. So what was the game plan for that? And I think one of your homies is he's out there too in Houston, or he's out in LA, or what was it that? What was
you
that
mean
about?
my bro that I told you that had me do the YouTube's thing?
Yeah.
Nah, he's out here too.
Oh, okay.
He's out in Florida too. Yeah.
So
yeah.
the reason you went to Houston was just to network.
Yeah, but the thing is, and it's crazy because like how I said, like I took the opportunity for myself because I watched my bro. Shout out to my bro Dream Foreign, man. Shout out to my bro.
Okay, Dream Foreign. There we go.
Foreign.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. I was watching him from the beginning when he first started his YouTube. Then I seen him elevate and then just grow in his channel, stuff like that. That's why I end up going to LA with him, because we had like opportunities for interviews and stuff like that, because our faces getting like known and stuff like that. So I was always in the cut, just like supporting bro, whatever he needed, posts, any of that stuff. So I had bro full support. So then he's like, man, if I can do this shit, you could do this shit. So I was like, nah. Then I was like skeptical. Then I took the opportunity. And then like I did a couple videos, ain't do it. Then I dropped one video. That shit did like 10K. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, oh. Then I kept going. Then kept going. And kept going. And then like I had 1 million views on my shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like gradually I just kept growing. And then like I said, like how I built a relationship with the Houston homies, like I already know your channel. When I reached out to them, I already seen your channel. I'm looking like, bro, that's crazy. So then that's how that worked. But then like when I went out there and it hit me when I was at the airport, I'm looking like, damn, like this YouTube shit is crazy. Like I took the opportunity and I'm getting my own motion with this shit. Like it's different. Like you supporting your friends, seeing how they got their shit going. But when it's actually you with your own motion doing this, I'm looking like, damn, like that's just crazy. So it really hit me on the way there. I'm looking like, damn, I'm doing this all from YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. So it's been crazy.
So what's the next trip?
I was just on the phone with my bro. Shout out to P Money. In North Carolina, he want me to go out there next month. For I think North Carolina got a hood day, some event, whatever. He want me to come out there. Probably LA again, and then Atlanta.
Okay.
But like the main regions where I'm known at, like probably them first.
Yeah. Tell them about the channel though. What's the channel about? You know, I mean, I've seen it, but what is it about? What, you know?
Yeah, my channel is based on now like it was at first it was just me like just covering like current events going on, but then like when I did a couple of interviews and I seen like the feedback I got from like the people I was interviewing, and then like other people like, hey man, I really appreciate your opportunity, because you know a lot of people got story to tell but they don't got a platform to do that.
Yep.
And I gave them the opportunity, so it's like, damn, I'm like, yeah, I think this is my lane, like not necessarily on some Vlad TV or DJU, but like something of that nature, and then like hood vlogs and stuff like that. So that's mainly my niche now, like interviews, giving people platforms to tell their story, and then like if I get the opportunity to pull up to their hood and stuff like that, show them like what it was like and stuff like that, because that's what I did in Houston. I did a couple interviews with the bros and stuff like that, and then like I pulled up to their neighborhood, because I told them how I discovered them was from a YouTuber, I think David Buckingham, I think it is. He had the Houston homies out there or whatever like that. That's how I discovered them, and they went viral. So that's how I ended up going to their hood and stuff like that, like showing them a second side of their hood and stuff like that. So that's mainly my niche, and like my YouTube, like interviews and like hood vlogs for right now, type of thing.
I ain't never been to Houston. I hear good things about it.
Man,
So what?
you gonna love it, bro. Shout out to my bro, Big B, man. He made sure I was straight the whole entire time. When he laid out the whole foundation when I got there. He said, bro, anything you need, bro, that you good. He laid out the interviews, the spots to go to, anything. He made sure I was completely straight. My first ever experience in Houston, Texas, period, was Gucci.
So what was the vibe like? Like what was? It's different from South Florida. I'm
very
assuming.
different. The food, shit was A1.
A1.
Yeah, I went with my girl. Like, well, we went to a couple food spots and stuff like that. Saw the scenery and stuff like that. You know, just like getting a feel for Houston and stuff like that and that culture. So like, yeah, that was mainly it. But like, mainly I went out there for business. So like.
Shout out to Zay girl for supporting them. We like that.
We
with
wifey.
you. Yeah, we with that.
So, yeah, so that was mainly it. But like, and then we got a little experience at Galleria Mall, because you know, like Houston, you hear about the Galleria, so we had to hit that. And then, yeah, like, but the food culture is like way different. That's what I would say. Like the party culture, probably about the same. We went to a club like the last night we was there, so you know, but 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
10 out of 10.
All right, that's dope though, man. So we got the channel working. So what's next for the channel? What are you expecting to, you know, what do you? So you want people to go ahead and tune in. We want you to subscribe, obviously, to the channel. Go ahead and leave some comments below too. Hey, leave some comments. Tell us what you think about the interview. If you got any questions for Zay, you could hit him up direct. We'll have the info at the end of the video too.
So
hit up Zay. You know, ask him anything you need, you know, anything, subscribe to him, follow him, do what you got to do. Do the same thing for me if you want to. If you don't, I'll be all right. I mean, I'll be okay. But, you know, we good. Yeah, so what should they expect for the channel so they could be tuning in?
Man, I'm going to just keep growing, keep dropping heat. I'm going to keep growing with it. Feel me? Still trying to get monetized. To this day, I'm still not monetized. I'm still getting paid for like interviews and stuff like that, luckily, but I'm still not monetized. So that's the main thing, still get monetized so I could get a residual every month from this shit. But yeah, like.
And I see you like touching base on like major topics of the week or the day or you know stuff. So as things happen, you kind of releasing episodes type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But mainly, like I said, like try to give artists platform and stuff like that. That's the main thing for right now. So, but yeah, I'm trying to take it to all the way to the top with this YouTube for sure. Because the fact that I hit 1 million views, I think I'm almost at 2 million views right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to go all the way to the top with this.
Nah, that's on point, man. So, what's next for Zay, man? What can we, what can we look out for? What am I missing in this? Because I see you've been hustling. Like I said, I admire the fact that, no matter what's happened in your life, you've always like it. Because in life, man, and people don't worry about it. In life, nothing goes in a straight line. Nothing I've ever done go in a straight line
At all.
Never goes up. It's always some dips and crashes, but ultimately you end up in the, in the space that you want to be at. So what you got, what you got going on so, people could look forward to?
Still the YouTube, the merch.
Where can they find the merch?
ForeverLitLifestyle.com. Forever Lit Lifestyle on Instagram, stuff like
Okay.
that. I'm finna do, most likely next month, I'm gonna do a drop displaying the whole new logo, the whole shebang. I'm gonna have accessories, because before I just had hoodies, women's wear and stuff like that. I'm trying to have the whole 9 yards, accessories, shoes, all that. Probably get into the jeans eventually. More hats, just the whole 9 yards and stuff like that. So definitely for the merch. The YouTube. Oh, the jewelry, you feel me?
Yeah.
Finna get into that, like.
So let's just touch base on a little bit of that. Like, how do you make your own jewelry, man? Like
that for right now, with me I've been doing homework for like the past 9 months on the jewelry, because I'm looking like, to be honest, bro, I'm trying to be the one-stop shop. Whatever you need the content, you need the merch, you need the beats, you need the jewelry. You come to me about that. That's what I'm saying. So like I said, everything is correlating, because if you think about it, like as far as this, like everything correlates. So like the jewelry, I said, let me do a little homework, because I had got a piece. I'm looking like, let me do some homework on that. When I discovered like the jewelry game and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, okay. So like as far as now, I actually found an in-house jeweler. So like I've been chopping it up with him, so like I could start doing like more custom pieces and stuff like that. But as far as now, I got like vendors and stuff like that for like watches and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. Like, feel me? You need some nice watches or whatever. Come holler at me. You feel me? So,
and they got this thing online now where they talking about lab diamonds and moissanite and. I can't even think the name.
Fuck all that, man. Do what's in your budget, man. I don't.
Yeah.
Because in actuality, when I say I've been doing it homework on this, I'm looking like actuality, like 90% of these people wearing fake whatever.
Yeah.
Even the rappers. So it's like, do what's in your budget. So it's like you finna spend $40,000. Like if you got it, go ahead, but you finna spend $40,000 just to say you was real.
Yeah.
Just for people to look at it the same way like they will look at some fake diamonds and stuff like that. So it's like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like you doing it for an image. Like I know for me it's for like I gotta look like money and present myself, because I got platforms and stuff like that. So I gotta do it accordingly. But like
it's gonna look fly. You're gonna put it together, it's still gonna look fly. It's gonna look the same.
Feel me? So you gonna be broke with a real watch?
Yeah.
That's how you gotta look at it. I'm looking like, bro, it ain't gonna be no different. They gonna look at you the same, bro. Like,
cause me and the homies, we were just talking, we got G and the fellas behind the scene over here, man. They peeking at us and it's uncomfortable. But bro, we were just talking how it's not about how you, cause some people they make money but they can't keep it, cause they sitting over there blowing it on, foolishry, and then and most of them fake it. You know what I mean? On top of that, but they won't admit it that they faking it. But they got to keep up the image.
yeah,
You know what I mean? While the pockets is burning dry.
that's what I said. You finna get fly looking broke?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
So
for sure.
So don't.
So right now, will the pieces be on? Will be on the website and all that stuff. Or are you still working on it?
I'm still working on it, but
Yeah.
I might separate everything. Probably not have everything
Yeah.
in one setting or whatever like that. So, you know. But
Like the chain fly. What a chain like that'll cost somebody? A little light.
little light, probably 2. Depends
Yeah.
on the size and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on like what kind of diamonds they want and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm learning that too, like what type of CI diamonds and stuff like that.
Okay.
Stuff like that you learn like what kind of diamonds you want.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Cause what that say on is that the logo?
This was my first piece. This was the original FLC when I had Forever Lit Clothing. Then remember, I changed it Forever Lit Lifestyle.
Yeah.
I didn't want that to just represent clothes. I want like a lifestyle. I want this to be like a lifestyle type of thing, not just clothes in general. Like this is a lifestyle type of thing. So that's why it's FL Forever Lit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just keep it like that. But this is my first piece right here. This is the original logo with the flames and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay. Nah, man, I'm excited, bro. Like like I said, I've always, I like fashion. I do like it. What could I make it a business? You know, it's something that I'll still be fresh, though. I'm always gonna try to be fresh. That's just what I like to do.
Gotta be.
Yeah, gotta be fresh. But you know, so I do like what you're doing, man. I like the YouTube channel. I like the clothing line. Like I said, I admire your hustle. You always been a real hustler for sure, and I always admire a hustler for sure. You know, anybody who could keep going and never stop. That's what this is all about. That's what the Mobcast is all about. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, Zay, hit me. What's the Instagram? Go ahead and give them the Instagram one more time in the YouTube.
Forever Lit Zay at YouTube, Instagram, Zay Forever Lit, the main channel. I mean, not the channel, the main page, the clothing brand page, Forever Lit Lifestyle, all one. And you need some jewelry, Water by Zay. Feel me? Everything all together. No underscore, no period, nothing.
Water by Zay?
Water by Zay.
Okay. Is that on
Instagram?
That's on Instagram. Okay.
Instagram, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good, man. Look, Zay, I really, we've been trying to do this for a year or two. We've finally been able to knock it out.
Finally made it happen, bro.
Yeah, we finally going to make it happen. And we'll probably, we'll do another one. We'll touch base with them probably in another, you never know, another 6 months. Y'all let us know in the comments, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave something in the comments. Let us know what's going on. This will be posted. Y'all see what's going on, man, for sure. But hey, it's been a pleasure, man. Zay, I appreciate you.
I appreciate it, dog.
So another episode of Feds World Mobcast, man, and we out of here.
Yeah.